Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dwi Jihantari and I'm from English Literature. So in this occasion, I will explain about poetry and its function. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, are you familiar with poetry? Okay, I will explain you a little bit about poetry first. So, what is poetry? Poetry is from the Greek poem, what means to make, and poetry is a type of literature that expresses ideas, feelings, or tell a story in a specific form. Poetry uses a formal organization and it is often divided up into lines or stanzas, or it refers to something beautiful. Right. Poetry also have some elements such as line, stanza, rhyme, theme, language of poetry, and it's divided into some parts like assonance, alliterations, and then repetitions, consonant, onomatopoeia, and denotation and connotation. And also there is imagery, and divided into visual imagery, auditory imagery, gustatory imagery, tactile imagery, and olfactory imagery. And the last is the elements of poetry, figurative language. Figurative language divided into simile, personification, hyperbole, metaphor, apostrophe, allusion, metonym, and synecdoche. So this is the genre of poetry itself. The first is narrative. What means with narrative? Narrative tells the stories with clearly developed and structured plots. Second is lyrical, which mainly concerned with one event and then impression and idea. And the last one is concrete or shape poetry. Author make both poetry, language or word and make a shape with that. Okay, good. The last one is what is the function of poetry itself? Are you curious with that? Depend on Aristotle thus justifies poetry on two bases. First, he said that poetry is an imitation of nature. Poetry is a body of knowledge. And second, he said that man derives pleasure from the attainment of that knowledge. And then, from that explanation, I can conclude that the function of poetry is to first a form of self-expression. Of course, poetry can help you to express your feelings, right? And then second is a description of the world's beauty. The third is a form of entertainment, and then the last is a teaching tool. You can learn like a lot of knowledges from poetry that you read or poetry that you find. Alright, I hope that the explanation that I give can help you to find an answer about your curiosity in poetry. I'm Dwi Jihantari. Thank you.